Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. With my wife and kids, we run an antique shop in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, filled with some of the most unique items we can find. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
From home, honey.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Well, I recently bought an acreage. There's no house there yet. You guys might know this. If you've been following the channel, we bought a property. It's vacant. As far as I know, there's never been a house there. But we were kind of poking around in the bushes the other day, and I saw kind of a glimmer of maybe a structure back in the far corner. So I'm going to go check it out today. A little bit nervous about it. I don't have any of the kids or anything with me right now because last time I was out trying to search around in the back bush, I got stung by a whole pile of wasps. This time I'm not going to take the lawnmower with me though. That was my big mistake last time, is I took the lawnmower in all gung-ho to make a path back there. Got stung a whole pile, but I'm going to go brave it today. I'm going to take you guys with me and show you what weird stuff is lying around at this property. Let's go find out. There's a little bit of mystery surrounding our land, I guess, to a degree. We know, I guess, more or less who the last owner was. They were planning on building a house there and it didn't happen. They did some upgrades to the property. Prior to them, though, there's never been a house there. As far as we can tell, going back to the 1960s when they developed those acreages, everybody else put a house on their property except for ours. And I think there's one other. So I was asking the neighbors, people who'd been there for, 20, 30 years or more, what do they know about the property and who's been on it before? And I got back as far as one of the original owners. I don't think it was the original owner, but they said that most people that own the land had used it sort of as a little vacation spot. They go out there, they go camping and do that kind of stuff. But apparently years and years ago, decades ago, there was an older gentleman who was kind of a reclusive fellow, sort of a hermit, you might say, that had the property and lived there, or didn't live there. He went there off and on and visited, but he passed away and then it was sold from his estate. So why keep a piece of land for 30 years and never develop it? And what was he doing out there? Was it camping or just fun or just wanted to have an extra piece of property? Who knows? But there's a few little mysteries we have to figure out still. One is that when we got a topographical map back, it shows there being a house back in the woods, but I don't think there's ever been a house there. Nobody's ever thought that there was a house there, but we had this sort of early land map survey done, and it said that there was a structure of some kind back there. So I'm gonna go poke around a little bit and see if I can find remnants of maybe an older house or habitat or something that might have been on site that maybe nobody knows about. I'm here. This time I'm parking out by the road because the last time I was here, I stirred up some wasps and they got real angry with me and Steven. And yeah, they pretty well chased me all the way back to the car, and they were waiting in the car because I had the window down a bit. They were waiting for me in there and I got stung all over my back. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time, but we're gonna walk across the land. Incidentally, I'm really excited about having this property soon, and I'm talking like in 3 weeks soon. We're gonna be putting a house here. It won't be done in 3 weeks, but they're going to start digging a hole, and that's exciting news. But even more exciting today is what the heck is back in my tree line? The very back of our property, we've kind of got a little fire pit and a tent set up here so we can come out and camp and spend some time here. Behind this, though, there's a path that kind of goes down in through the trees, and that's where we're going to go. According to my survey map I had at one point, it shows there being some kind of structure around here. And I'm almost wondering if it was back in this clearing. This is where I started to mow the other day. And we're gonna go back here and see if hopefully the hornet situation isn't so bad today. I was impressed with the little John Deere lawnmower I had. It took down all the little scrubby trees and stuff, no problem. So see, there's kind of this little clearing, this opening back here, and it showed maybe there might have been something here at one point. I don't see much for remnants of it, but there are things like these old chunks of sidewalk block that are down here. And you wouldn't think this would be a natural place for sidewalk blocks to grow. Incidentally, holy cow. I put a wasp trap up here the other day. I put some sugar in that thing, like some pop. Look how full that thing is. Those are the nasty little guys that got me last time. And there's no way I'm opening that thing. They are angry, but their nest is right over there. That's where I got stung. See that little patch over there? I started to mow like a little path. I was trying to clear a bit of the brush around here. And their nest is right by these logs, and they came like Bugs Bunny style. I was being chased all around. It was not much fun. But when I was making my loop back that way, and I'm not gonna go near their nest again because I've captured many members of their family. Oh, look, yeah, there's chunks of brick and bits of glass. Maybe there was something back here at one point. Long gone now. But I can see little chunks of wood, bottle caps, that there is, you know, signs that maybe there was a structure. But what I saw, oh, my lawnmower adventures. If only I had that on video. I went down this is a hill, you can't see, it's actually kind of a steep little hill. I went down here thinking that my lawnmower and I were both invincible, and I got stuck here for a short time, but got stuck nonetheless. And when I looked over, I saw that, and that's what we're gonna go investigate. You see that? Can you see it? That little line, it looks like a shingly roof of some kind. So I'm gonna traipse through the bush, and we're gonna go and see what that odd looking structure is over there. And I'm gonna try and do it and not step on a crazy amount of thistles while I'm working my way over there. I'm keeping my eyes open for other hornets' nests. This path looks like there's a little bit of a path here that looks like it's maybe being used by animals. So hopefully there's not gonna be like, you know, forget the hornets that find a bear down here. But it's trodden enough. What is this? It looks like a little train bridge trestle almost. And look, there's a bridge. Big chunks of wood here. This is, it looks like it's fallen over. And there's a pump of some kind. Hang on, I'm gonna try and walk down here a little bit further. It looks like they had a water pump. Now there's a creek normally. Let me see if I can get to it. Ooh, it's been really dry. And so there's like no water in this creek right now. I can't believe I'm walking on this thing. Probably not a smart move, but it's only like a 5-foot fall if I should tumble. There's this random piece of metal that goes to this clearing on the other side here. Or somebody's built a bridge. Kind of spiked it in, and you can see the little creek goes down that way. And I'm on this random chunk of metal that somebody hauled down here to make a bridge out of. It looks to me like maybe they were pumping water out of the creek, or maybe they dug it down far enough that they could get water from here. I don't know where their lines went, but that's a lot of heavy timber. And if there was no house here, why would you need to be pumping water unless they had animals or something? Okay, I'm gonna try and get out of here and climb my way back through the bush. Judging by the looks of this thing, it's been leaning over here for a while. I'm not gonna get too much closer to it because I think there is and I'm gonna sound like I'm chicken, but I saw a whole bunch of wasps or hornets coming out from that side. So this is the time of year that they're super angry. They're mean. They need a Mars bar. Is it have a Mars and it changes your personality like you're Danny DeVito or something? Yeah, there's a little pump, and then this line trails off and goes up sort of this embankment up to roughly where that clearing is. So there was some other activity here, as much as they said, no, nobody's ever built here. Piles of cut wood. It is a nice property though, like to have the clearing, and then also like we own all these trees. I've got my own forest. Oh, that dead tree, something's been eating it. Like a woodpecker or something, probably trying to get to the bugs inside. That thing's gonna fall over pretty soon. Get a strong wind and it's gonna go. Okay. Get myself out of the woods here. So some kind of little trestle style pump house down there that's tipped over. I'm trying to follow the line back up and I don't, oh look, there it is right there. It comes up the hill, basically right to where this clearing is. Goes right, exits right around here. Goes into a smaller hose and then that's it. It ends here. It's kind of an indentation here. You never know when it might be an old hole or hopefully not a septic tank or something crazy like that, but I'm not gonna, till I know more what went on back here, I don't want to rustle things up, but you can see bits of pipe. So maybe there was a house here. There's more concrete. Really secluded. If it was back in this area, it was really secluded back here. You see there's a little tree house? Or not a tree house, well, maybe for birds. A bird house. Back in the bush here. Nice little bird house. And the birds sound happy. The hornets do not sound happy. So I think it's probably safe to say that, yeah, there was probably some kind of structure back here at some point that has been torn down probably years ago. But as I was walking across the grass here, I noticed something a little peculiar and a little bit nervous about what it might be. It's not the porta-john that I brought out. Why bring a porta potty out here? Well, we're gonna be starting construction fairly soon, but also we've been using this sort of as a occasional property and wanted to have a place to go to the bathroom when we're out here. That's our little well house there. I was out here with Hans. Where is it? If I can find it. We found something really weird in the ground. Super weird. Okay, here it is. Okay, now I'm gonna stand back and you guys tell me if you can see the outline. Pretty obvious, I think. There's like a square, like a big, but basically the size of a 4x8 sheet of plywood. Big rectangle. And we started uncovering it and found, okay, yeah, it's wood. But it's bolted down, like with these heavy anchors. And we tried getting a shovel underneath it on that side and you can't pry it up. Like it's 2 sheets thick and it is bolted right down. So somebody bolted something down for some reason. Is it a hatch? Is it an old root cellar that somebody's covered over? I don't know what this is, but I think the only way I'm going to find out is if I actually unbolt those bolts and try, or maybe get some equipment in here and try heaving these boards up. We tried with a shovel, but it didn't work. We're going to need something a little bit more industrial. But what are we going to find? Like, it doesn't feel, I'm going to stand on it. It feels fairly solid, but could there be a secret room down here? Maybe an old basement from a house, or who knows what. Whatever it was, they covered it thick with at least 2 or 3 sheets of wood and bolted them to something. It's bolted down. You can see the bolt on that side too. See it? So I might have to bring a giant crescent wrench out here and see if I can get this thing loosened off. That'll be a future episode, guys. I don't want to get into that tonight. I wanted to show you though the weirdness that can be on a property when you buy it. Well, that's enough mystery and intrigue trying to figure out what that board is for now. I will have to get some heavier equipment out here, I think, to try and lift that thing up. But stay tuned for an episode on that. In the meantime, though, any minute we're going to have some folks come by and exciting things are happening because we're going to stake out where the house is going to be. I wish Melissa was here. No. Well, that's handy. Okay, now that you're here, let's meet up with the guys. They're going to stake off the property and we'll see where the house is going to be. So this is kind of the fun part of getting a house built, is figuring out where the heck it's going to be. Melissa is back there with Pals Geomatics, which is a survey company that we've hired to stake things out for us. And we're trying to figure out how far back from the gates do we want the front of the house to be. And for us, we're looking at about a 35-meter distance. The reason being that there's going to be a driveway, there's going to have to be a garage here, and we're going to have to make sure there's enough room to navigate. We also want to have a bit of a front yard too. So we're starting to get some of the stakes in place. I love those those giant cedars back there. Oh, it just makes such a nice entrance. Hopefully they stay alive for a while because I want to get some fancy gates put there. But this stake marks off where the house is going to be. And from this point, basically, we start making a square of where the house will lie. So we'll get a real good idea today of where the footprint of the house is going to be. I'm going to go see what these guys are up to, though. Let's go see.
I want to put this and just left to right. I'll line you up.
Okay.
Are you
I'm holding this?
Yeah, hold this one.
Are you officially being like a surveyor, Melissa? Or surveyor's assistant?
Assistant.
Yeah.
I can see the calendar now.
Oh, it's called a calendar.
That's surveyor's assistant calendar where you're holding a stake.
Good. I went to put it in, but you have a hammer.
This is where your front door is going to go.
That's front door right there.
If it ends up that way.
Because we got to see if it fits on our space.
Yeah, and then we can do some like nice little trees down the drive. I'm more convinced on this distance than Melissa is right now. You're not convinced? I think it's going to be perfect. It's going to be scenic. But we'll figure it out. We want to make sure that she's happy too, of course.
Then you can see where.
We'll see where the back of the house is next.
You can just take this.
Like we've done this before. Do you want it from the middle then?
You have to go that way though.
Oh, I
I'm going to
see.
stand on that.
Are you doing the depth of the house?
This is going to be the garage corner.
Oh, the corner of the garage. Okay. I'm going to walk down here with you.
Holy moly.
From the front door?
Yeah.
Touch more.
Touch more?
Yeah, that's close enough. So, if this is your front door,
Right.
that's your garage corner.
That's a pretty good distance. At least there's still grass on the side. I was worried it'd be
Yeah.
too close to the edge here.
It's a big house.
Well, you still have room now. You have to go that way.
Yeah, that's only the one side of it
That's the front
too.
Door, so you have
Because we got like
you have your.
a garage with a house on it.
Well, I did need a bigger garage and you wanted a bigger yard, so yes.
Okay, so that's
Porta potty in your garage.
Huh. Next up, now that we figured out where he's standing right now, is the corner of the garage. And we're gonna measure the distance now from the corner all the way back to see how, and it's gonna be a long garage because we did it, it's a tandem, so it's gonna be twice as long as the normal garage. And we were a little bit worried that where our well is, which is what's inside that shed, that the well might end up being in the garage, which maybe is okay. Find out. Nope. It's just behind it. Well, the stakes are high when you're building your own property, and they're also in your ground. This little area here is the back deck. Melissa is in the kitchen.
Well, now I'm in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen, and then this is going to be dining room table, kind of goes something like that, with windows all the way around. This is the door where I am. It goes inside the back of the house. And I guess that's the corner of the house? No.
Yeah.
This is the actual
No,
house line. Found out the home line.
Okay, boy, the garage is big, isn't it? And our drafter, Sean, who's here checking on things. Nice to have a site visit from you.
Yeah, it's looking good.
I heard you were playing hockey and hurt your arm.
Yeah, unfortunately, went into the boards wrist first.
Yeah, that's never good.
Good thing
And
you got your plans done before that.
plans were done. Yeah, lucky for us that you weren't injured when we needed you. No, I hope you heal up soon here. But it's nice to see this all coming, to reality.
Yeah, I'm very excited for you guys. Starting to feel a little bit more real.
Yeah, living room here, a little office there, a little deck. And this isn't, it's not a massive house. From the drawing makes it look huge.
I think the drawing makes it look like probably a 4,000 to 5,000 square foot home, but
Yeah, it's not.
it's all an illusion. It's a little bit bigger than I think than your guys' current one, but
Just a little bit bigger, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, than our current house. But what it does give us is it gives us a nice big yard. It gives me a garage with a shop that I can work in.
Kitchen for Melissa.
Bigger kitchen for Melissa. So the things that we really needed, and it's not so big that we will have difficulty cleaning it. So I think it's gonna be fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing shovels in the dirt. Hey, Melissa?
Oh yeah, that'll be nice.
Once they start digging a hole here. I wonder who that could be. Oh, it's our delivery from HelloFresh. My little helper, Abigail, is it heavy? It looks super heavy. Do you need a hand? No? Can you put it up on the counter? Okay, Mom's got some space set aside. Let's see what is inside. Is it that heavy? Okay, let's open it up.
Oh, actually it is really heavy. Did you pick it up?
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see what's inside. It's gonna be kind of a surprise, I think, today.
Sorry, I need to take it apart.
Mystery box
Oh my goodness.
with scissors. This is like what I do at the store, and then people say, you should get a box cutter. Another box. And another
Really
box.
well packaged.
Yeah, okay.
It looks like our 3 meals.
Oh, you're gonna like that one.
Thai style sweet chili chicken. Breaded chicken.
Yep.
And creamy squash ravioli.
These are all good Melissa options, I think.
I think they're good for everybody options.
Ooh,
Oh, there's something in here.
protein bar.
Peanut butter chocolate protein bar. But each meal,
So they're all wrapped up separately? Okay, let's get everything unpacked out of the box and see what we've got. So 2 meals, these are each meals. There's the creamy squash ravioli, the Thai chicken, and the breaded chicken, and that's...
there's a lot of freezer packs. Ooh, that is frozen.
My mom saved these. My mom orders from HelloFresh too, and she saves these freezer packs, and plus she has like a pile of these boxes stacked up because they're such good boxes.
Look, it's all the perishable stuff.
Oh yeah, the chicken thighs.
It's frozen, so
Okay.
you don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's
That's good.
cool. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it in the bag and put it in the
we'll put
freezer.
that in there. Oh, that's the heavy part.
That's the heavy part.
That's
Okay, let's move that out of the way.
So I think since we're going to be doing the Thai style, right? Sweet chili chicken first.
Yeah, I think so. That's gonna be the one.
I'm going to take all of the ingredients. Can we take a peek in here?
You want to look at it first? Okay.
Yeah, I want to take a peek.
And you get these menu cards with it, right? So you can figure out what you
It
need.
says exactly what is going to be in it and then what you're going to need.
This is gonna be good for me because I'm gonna try cooking this. And I'm really good with Lego instructions. So if I can build this anything like I make a Lego set, I think I'll be okay. So ingredients: zucchini, sweet chili sauce. Let's see what's in the
So it
bag.
has the cilantro.
Oh, everything's all packaged really nicely.
peanuts. Everything is portioned so that you don't have to worry about measuring. It's all ready to go. There's zucchinis in here. And look, they're actually really nice zucchinis.
It's a good zucchini.
These are good zucchini.
And limes.
Some limes. Oh, look, the onion is pre-chopped.
So it saves you time, I guess.
Yeah, it has the rice and all the sauces. I won't spoil it too badly if we're making it. So, but I do know that we're going to need the chicken thighs. So I'll
Yeah,
grab
so we'll have to
those.
thaw that, and then the
And
other
the
ones.
rest we'll put in the freezer.
Okay, well, let's have to figure out how many of the chicken thighs we need for this. So we'll read the recipe, we'll figure it out, we'll put the rest in the freezer for now. We may as well keep everything in its little bag. That's
Yeah.
super convenient. Okay, I'll throw that back in the fridge. This is all the stuff that was inside of this bag. It was pretty impressive that they fit it all in there. Melissa usually does the cooking.
It's hard not to do it.
I know, and she's probably, are you struggling with me doing this right now?
I got the pan out, the pot side, I got you all set up. Yes, I'm struggling.
But I am gonna have a helper. Abigail's gonna help me. So yeah, I've got all the stuff out. We're just gonna make sure we have all our pots and pans ready, and I'm gonna start getting in. The nice thing is, truth be told, I'm quite happy doing a partnership with them because the quality is good. They're a pretty quick, easy meal. I think it's like 30, 45 minutes and you're done. And I'm super busy, so I don't have time to run out to the store all the time. So to have this show up at the house was pretty sweet, just like those onions. And I'm gonna start getting stuff diced and sliced with Abigail's help, and we'll start getting things ready. have to admit, this is a pretty fun activity. I do enjoy cooking with my daughter. The nice thing about HelloFresh is that because it comes straight to your door, and it doesn't go to the store and sit on the shelves, and you don't have to drive to that store, not only do you save the time, it knocks half hour, 41 minutes or so off your trip to go there and back to get the stuff, you cut out the middle person. So they say the carbon footprint's actually like 25% less, which is pretty cool. You know, considering everybody's trying to do their part to bring down their carbon footprint, this door delivery service like this is actually kind of a neat idea. Abigail is busy stirring up the chicken. We used a little salt and pepper and cut it into 1-inch chunks. What? Is it smelling good? Yes. Yeah, Abigail is over here making things smell great. We got the water started so we can get that boiling. Yeah, apparently they say that the produce with HelloFresh gets to you quicker than a grocery store. And I guess the benefit there is that it arrives when it's super fresh, so it doesn't sit around the grocery store and wait for you. It comes to you and doesn't even sit on the shelves. And I have to say that the produce does look really super good, so no complaints about that. So the one of the other nice things about this is that we kind of get into a rut or routine. Certain foods that we like I don't know how many times we've had tacos. Not that I don't like tacos, but you get into a bit of a rut and you keep making the same stuff over and over again because you know it and you like it. This is kind of getting us outside of our box, getting us off of our rut and trying some different sorts of foods that maybe we wouldn't have tried normally, or that we would have and wouldn't have thought about making. So, it feels a little adventurous, kind of artsy-fartsy. I kind of like it. It's fun. I have to admit, it smells really good and it looks pretty darn healthy. Turn the heat down a little bit and everything is pretty well done, all the exact right time. I'm gonna do the rice out. I'm gonna do like sort of a big buffet style presentation on this platter and then the kids can scoop off of it. So I'm gonna get the rice on that and get ready to serve. A little sprinkle of peanuts on top and some lime wedges on the side, and that's ready to go. Now this is a really big portion. This is definitely enough for our family of 5, but I have to say, there was a whole bunch left over too. We have the order for 4 people, but that's definitely gonna be enough for leftovers for us. To give you an idea, we're gonna do an Abigail size comparison, so pick that up, honey. Now, when you're at home, you go find your Abigail and compare it. That is an awfully big tray of food. You guys ready to eat? Okay. Well, that's it, I did it. I am certainly not a chef, but it turned out really, really good, I have to say. And we have used HelloFresh before and it's worked out fine. So when they approached me to do the video, I was like, sure, no problem. We'll eat your food, it's good. And if you guys wanna try it too, you can go to HelloFresh.com and you can use my promo code, which is Curiosity14. That's gonna get you 14 free meals, including free shipping. That's a lot of free meals. So go check it out. Go to HelloFresh.com, use my promo code Curiosity14 and check it out for yourselves. I hope it works out well for you guys. It's healthy food, it's good food, and it definitely saves time when you're a busy person, busy family like we are. It came in really handy tonight. So guys, thanks for watching today's video. I hope to see you all soon. And yeah, we still have leftovers to eat tomorrow. So I guess we know what we're having for lunch tomorrow now too. Have a good one, guys, and bye for now.